everyone, it's Kerry back with you today. I am extremely excited because Rennie has made a new kit for us to play with, and it's these lovely vintage images. So for all of you that are sick to death of me using the old vintage images, now you'll get to see me using these new vintage images because I love them so much. So today we are going to be creating a one-page wonder triple pocket folio. I think that's right. And I'm going to use Rennie's new images. I've already cut them out, but I'll ask Rennie to pop them up on the screen here so you can have a look. And I'll give you a quick tour through the project. So I've made a couple of different sizes. You can see one is shorter than the other. So it doesn't really matter what size paper you use. As in, I've got this which was A4 but I've trimmed all the edges off. So if you're using standard letter size or some other similar rectangle shape, the project should work just fine. I don't measure anything because I just prefer to eyeball it, but we'll have a look through. Now there's two versions. It's a bit of a choose your own adventure. So you've got the front cover, and then when you open it up you have a pocket here. We've got all these bits and pieces in here. And then on this one we have a side loading pocket here, and then that's the back of our project. But you can choose your own adventure, and if you don't want to have a side loading pocket you can actually easily make a top loading pocket instead. So this pocket is the same as is this one, and then we've just got a top loading pocket here. Now for this one I've used the freebie from a couple of weeks ago, just the background pages. And then for these ones I've used pages from I think it's Vintage Pages Pack 4, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll get Rennie to leave it in the description. Super quick and easy to make and heaps of fun, so let's get on with it. So I have printed out one of these pages. This is from the Vintage Pages set 4, and I have just made it double-sided and then trimmed the edges off all the way around. And I'm just going to decide which colour I want to have as my front cover. I think I'll have the green this time because I used the pink on the last one. And to begin with, I think I'm going to use, I'm going to fold this edge up because then I'll have this little bit of writing up the right way. And I'm just eyeballing it to what the size that I would like this inside pocket to be. So this little short pocket here. So I think I'm happy with that size. So I'm just going to fold that down. Find my bone folder. And then I'm going to open that back up, and I want to fold one side of my page in and then the other side of my page in, and I want them to be evenish. They don't have to be exactly even, but evenish. So I'm just eyeballing it. This piece is a little tiny bit shorter, but my end piece there is kind of butted up to the edge here, so I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to pop a couple little creases in there and fold that down, and then open it up and make sure that it's straight, and then just reinforce those creases. Okay, so then opening back up, so these will become our two little inside pockets, and then this flap here will become either our side loading or our top loading pocket, whatever we choose. So this little piece, this corner between, I'll just ink these folds so you can sort of see what I'm talking about. This little piece here is actually waste, so we're going to cut that off. And when I cut it, I'm going to cut it pretty much right on that crease for this side. But then for this other side, I'm going to cut just slightly above my line and on a little bit of an angle towards this corner. So this is a very exaggerated version of how I'm going to cut it, sort of a millimetre or two above the line towards the corner there. Probably just need a tiny little bit more. That just gives us a little bit of extra room for folding over our flap and then folding up our pocket so it doesn't catch. So now when I fold this over and fold this up, I'm not having any resistance here at all. Okay, so that's essentially what our folder will look like. So pretty simple to start building. Now, if you want to have a side loading pocket, we need to create that opening here. But if you want the top loading pocket, that's basically already created. So you would just run a bead of glue down here and then fold this over and stick it down here. You don't need to glue the bottom because when we glue up the bottom pocket, that will give you a bottom for that larger pocket as well. But if you want to have a side loading pocket, what we're going to do is we're going to pop some glue on this side, just a thin bead, and along the top here. And then I'm going to close that over and press that down. And then I'm going to get my trimmer and I'm going to pop my folder in, and then I'm literally taking just the tiniest edge off here, which will open up this pocket, and it will also straighten up this edge of our bottom pocket if we haven't cut it squarely. Now if you don't have a trimmer, you can just use a ruler and a knife. So just the tiniest little piece. So now we have an opening here for our side loading pocket. Then I'm just going to take the glue. I don't need to glue this bottom part because once we seal this, nothing can fall out anyway. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue here. And then a little bit of glue on my middle crease. And a little bit of glue on this end. Then I'm going to close that up, give that a second to grab. Okay, so now we have a pocket here and a pocket here and a large side loading pocket here. Now if you want to put a little notch in the pocket, you can do that now. Just grab my punch. And I'm just eyeballing, but I need to make sure that I don't catch the top of my pocket. About there. Need a little tiny bit more glue in the middle here. So that is essentially the base of the little pocket folio done, and now it's just a matter of decorating and filling up your pockets. So now I've actually already gone and cut out all of my lovely images, so I'm going to steal one from this folder And I think we might pop her on the front here. So I'm just going to layer her up on some different pieces of dyed textile that I've got here. I've got this new gauzy stuff. Don't know what it is, but I absolutely love it. It's like cheesecloth. It's nice and fine, but it's got a little bit more stiffness to it than cheesecloth, but it still gives you that sort of nice gauzy look there. I do have a very limited amount of it in the shop. It tears beautifully. Alright, so I think I'm going to layer those pieces up onto my cover here, which is going to cover up most of it, but that's okay. And I just want to go around the edges of my image with my scissors to rough it up. So I think I'll layer that up something like that. And then I need some little scrappy bits so that I can make a base for my label. So these are just literally scraps from the scrap box. Alright, so I might just grab a little piece of scrap paper, and I don't need a big piece at all, it's just a base for me to put my layers on. And I would normally use either a staple or a little piece or a little bit of art glitter glue, but I've got my hot glue here. So basically just layering up my scraps. It's just a silicone spatula so that I don't burn myself. Get off me, all the little glue strings. So something like that. Let's put that to the side. So then I'm literally just going to lift this up and pop a little squiggle of glue under there and a little squiggle of glue under there. Bring my folio over and just lay that on top. She's so pretty. I can glue my label on top. So there we go, that's our little pocket folder. So all that's left to do is to fill up the pockets with whatever you would like. Our side loading pocket here. And then if you want to, also pop some sort of decoration on the pockets there. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. So there we go. That's our little triple pocket folio. Now obviously you don't need to have the things poking out this far if you don't want to. You could just fold them to fit in a little bit shorter. But you can fit quite a bit in the little pockets and I think they're super cute. And I absolutely love Reenie's new kit. This one, she's so pretty, look at her. So I will pop links in the description box below to all the kits that I have used today. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you again next time. Bye!